Hello Patreon supporters, I'm excited to be showing my first Patreon video. And I'm going to show you where it all began for me, was this book. When I was about 22 years old, just out of college, I was volunteering at some nursing homes in rural Vermont, and I bought this book of advanced fiddle tunes. And there were two tunes in this book that required me to retune my violin. One of them was Dry and Dusty, and the other one was called Bonaparte's Retreat. And this was my first discovery of how you can retune the violin to create whole other worlds of sound. So I'm going to share with you right now one of them. This is called Dry and Dusty. I'm first going to just play it straight, and then especially for those of you that are violinists or interested in learning more about the mechanics of how to play the violin, I'll break it down into some sections to help you with playing it if you'd like to try yourself. So here is Dry and Dusty. So that's the piece. There's a little scratch there, which often happens to us violins towards the end, and that's when we don't have quite enough bow pressure near the bridge on the E string. It happens to everyone, and there you heard it. So let me talk a little bit about the tuning. The tuning is DDAD, and a couple years after I came across this piece, I ended up going to Carnegie Mellon University for graduate studies in music composition. Like a lot of performers, I had some back problems from playing the instrument, but I really wanted to stay in the world of music, so my solution was to enter the field of music composition. And now today, I'm well again, and I'm able to combine my knowledge of the violin with my compositional background and write some of my own pieces. And so while I was there, I was fortunate enough to win the string quartet competition with a string quartet where I retuned the second violin to this very same tuning, this DDAD tuning. And the viola, I tuned C, G, and then instead of D and A, I raised the D and the A up a half step to E flat and D flat. But this idea of retuning instruments originated in these fiddle tunes.